Yep.
Yep, I hear somebody.
Testing. Test. There we go. Testing 1, 2, 3. Getting ready to go live.
I can barely hear you. You sound like
Barely
way faded out.
Test.
There,
test,
right there. That's
test,
perfect.
All right.
Test 1, 2. Test.
You hear everybody loud and clear. Probably too loud, Mr. Jones. I'll turn you down just a little bit right there. Say something.
We are testing mics, getting ready to go live here in Eunice at Joe Langston Gymnasium as your Eunice Lady Cardinals will be hosting Gateway Christian. We're just testing mics. Earlier today, I had this whole box up the Eunice schools plugged into my wife's school computer because she was loading the new commercials over for me. They come through an email. TJ emails them to me, and her computer is the only one that has the program in it. Usually we do them at night or on the weekend, and I said, we got a game today.
Yep, gotta get it done.
So anyway, that's why the volumes are off a little bit, because we had it in there plugged into her computer, listening to commercials and setting everything up.
So everybody will have new commercials today.
Yeah,
That's
they
right.
ain't got to hear my voice rumble through there.
Listen to.
Yeah, we've got the commercials. You know, some of those businesses have been sponsoring since like middle of football, but we never had uploaded because it's a process to upload those. And anyway, we got them uploaded. We got all the current commercials and sponsors loaded. We're just testing mics, getting ready to go live.
1, 2, 3, 4.
There you go. We'll be
5,
back
6,
here in the
7,
next
8.
few minutes. We'll be ready for some Eunice Cardinal basketball here in the next few minutes. Thank you for listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports.
BTH Services is a locally owned and operated family-oriented business. BTH Services and Rental is a porta-john and equipment rental company. BTH Services and Rental also clears right-of-ways and right-of-way reclamation. Please call 575-964-3104. That's 575-964-3104 for all of your company needs. BTH Services and Rental is also looking for a 1-ton CDL driver. Please apply at 2100 Avenue O in Eunice. BTH Services and Rental is a proud sponsor of Lee County Athletics.
Eunice has a friendly small-town atmosphere, great schools and churches, and a low cost of living. The entire community is very involved with all levels of sports and academics. The Eunice Department of Motor Vehicles' new office hours are Monday through Thursday, 7:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., and Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. No testing on Friday. Eunice, a friendly small town with a wonderful community and amenities. The Eunice Clinic is proud to support the Eunice Cardinals. Go Cardinals! You're the pride of Eunice. The Eunice Health Clinic offers many of the same basic services that many local physicians provide. They specialize in sick care for all ages, women's exams, physicals, health education, lab tests, and diagnostic studies. They're proud supporters of athletic and academic events. The Eunice Health Clinic is proud to back the Cardinals. Go Cards!
Eunice schools are excited to have students and staff back on campus and involved in another successful school term. It's been an eventful year, and the Eunice schools are ready for whatever comes their way. Eunice Public Schools provide high-quality educational experiences in a safe environment. The entire Eunice community is very involved with all levels of sports and academics. Eunice, a friendly small town with a wonderful community and amenities, and a fantastic school system. Eunice schools are excited to have students and staff back on campus and involved in another successful school term. It's been an eventful year, and the Eunice schools are ready for whatever comes their way. Eunice Public Schools provide high-quality educational experiences in a safe environment. The entire Eunice community is very involved with all levels of sports and academics. Eunice, a friendly small town with a wonderful community and amenities, and a fantastic school system.
Devon Energy is proud to support the athletic programs of Eunice High School this season. By partnering with local schools in Eunice, Devon is making an investment in the long-term future of the community. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership. Skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From the Devon team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season, both on the field and in the classroom. Go Eunice Cardinals!
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
NMR Pipeline is a highly qualified, dedicated company, leading in performance with management and employees who've provided over 45 years of service in pipeline maintenance and construction within the oil and gas industry. NMR Pipeline, 300 South Main in Eunice, or call 394-0144 for more information. Again, 394-0144. NMR Pipeline is proud to be a supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics.
Parker Energy Services has been servicing the community for over 17 years. They offer water hauling, dirt work, and disposable services. Dispatchers and sales staff are available anytime, and office staff is available from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m., Monday through Friday. Parker Energy aims to satisfy their customers and give their employees great job opportunities. Parker Energy is family-owned and operated, big enough to meet your needs and small enough to offer excellent and personalized services. Consider Parker Energy Support Services for all of your support needs. Visit them today at 2350 Avenue O in Eunice. The proud owners of Eunice Wrecker and Rental offer professional and reliable 24-hour roadside services in Lee County. Light to medium duty towing and recovery, fuel deliveries, jump starts, lockouts, and tire changes. They also haul off unwanted vehicles to help clean up your property. Eunice Wrecker and Rental have over 20 years of experience. They are fully licensed and insured. Call 575-394-HOOK. That's 575-394-4665. Eunice Wrecker and Rental are located at 44 North New Mexico Highway 248, Eunice, New Mexico, mile marker 1. Lobo Trucking has been in business now for 20 years and wants to give thanks to you and their hardworking and dedicated employees. Lobo Trucking takes great pride in developing a highly trained, motivated, and professional workforce. Lobo Trucking can safely and efficiently meet any fluid management needs, and Lobo Trucking is a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics. Lobo Trucking salutes all the hardworking coaches, teachers, and students. Keep up the good job.
Of course, we've got the man, the myth, the legend, usually known as Bernie Mac. Today's Dr. Dre, a.k.a. Rosendo Caballero.
What's
Welcome,
going
Rosendo.
on, ladies and gentlemen? I'm back and loud and proud, boys. Let's get it done.
He made it.
Tonight
We
is
all
a
had
good
bets on
night.
it.
That's right. That's right. He's here. It's an exciting night as your 6-7 Eunice Lady Cardinals will play host to the 5-5 Gateway Christian Warriors here in legendary Joe Langston Gymnasium. For Eunice, they enter tonight's game limping just a bit after losing 3 of their last 4 games, 4 of their last 6. As mentioned multiple times, they lost senior point guard Chloe Jones during the warm-ups of the first game of the year. Jones was the District 4 2A Player of the Year last season, as voted by the coaches. She was also the first-team All-Lee County selection last season. The All-Lee County team includes the Hobbs New Sons, all the teams in Lee County, which was part of Hobbs, Lovington, and Seminole, Denver City. They include some of those West Texas towns, and so losing Jones has been a big hit for this team. But I tell you, they have done some good things. They've made some good adjustments, and for Jones, we've had numerous questions from listeners. I've gotten calls and messages from coaches, players, parents from other schools. We greatly appreciate that. We've even had messages from school administrators from across the area, and recently even some messages from some of the college coaches that were interested in her. The outpouring from people, especially those outside the community, has been overwhelming and great. We appreciate it. Chloe will have knee surgery this coming week, Wednesday in Lubbock. It's a fairly serious surgery. She will actually be in Lubbock for 2 days. Not quite as simple as some of those procedures that I've had on my ACLs through the year, but unfortunately, all of this is happening right in the middle of her senior year. She will miss basketball, track, and she had also decided she wanted to play softball this year, so she's probably going to miss that. She was thinking that's what she was going to do. She's missing numerous events like the Eunice Youth Advisory Council's trip to Santa Fe and so many other things. So if you see her, pat her on the back. She's a little down, but at the same time, she's plugging along. So we appreciate all of the calls and text about that. This season, Eunice's team is led by junior sensation Alina Rodriguez. She is a flat-out shooter. She can simply stroke it from deep. She currently has 898 points in her career. She will likely reach the 1,000-point mark in the next few games. That's a huge accomplishment, as the only Eunice girls basketball players that I can find in the records for Eunice right now that have reached 1,000 points are Clarissa Fight with 1,001 points, Jada Jones with 1,447 points, and the greatest scorer, in my opinion, in Eunice girls basketball history, Araya Mendoza, who had 1,801 points during her high school career after, and she missed, her and Jones both missed. Jones missed half her senior year after having a baby during that year. And then Mendoza missed the last portion of her senior year with an ACL injury. Mendoza went on to be a great scorer in college. She also won an NAIA national championship as a starter while she was in college. She had multiple games where she scored over 30 points in college games, a big feat for her. Back to Eunice and Rodriguez. She is in tall cotton as far as scoring, but she's in a class all to herself as far as shooting the ball from deep. She is arguably the best shooter from outside in Eunice girls history. She's made 160 three-pointers. That's 160 three-point baskets in her career, the Eunice all-time record. She has set records for the number of threes made in a single game, the number of threes made in a single season. I've dug into old newspapers, old numbers. I've been to Lynn White's newspaper. I've been to the Hobbs News Sun. There's nobody close. I don't care what you remember from back in the day. There is nobody close to Alina when it comes to three-point shooting, I can assure you.
She's the elite.
Man, I'm telling you, she can flat out shoot it. And so this season, the team has also seen Kenna McBee burst onto the scene as a scorer. The junior is averaging nearly 10 points per game. She also shoots nearly 80% from the free throw line. She's knocking shots down from deep herself. She's one to watch. Aubrey Haller has battled through some injuries of her own, but is a huge part of this team. The junior is averaging nearly 5 points per game. However, she does most of her damage in the paint, rebounding, and just being a physical presence down under the basket. Alondra Maureen is next in the scoring section. With the absence of Chloe Jones, she's been asked to handle the ball a lot, so she's moved from that shooting guard over to the point guard. She's averaging about 5 points per game as well. And the fifth starter on this team is newcomer freshman Kara Thompson. Kara is only a freshman, but she's been asked to do a lot, forced to do some of the ball handling duties. She's long, she's athletic, and she's doing well this season. So with that said, they're getting ready to do the national anthem. We'll send it over for a word from our sponsors. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports.
Parker Energy Services has been servicing the community for over 17 years. They offer water hauling, dirt work, and disposable services. Dispatchers and sales staff are available anytime, and office staff is available from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m., Monday through Friday. Parker Energy aims to satisfy their customers and give their employees great job opportunities. Parker Energy is family-owned and operated, big enough to meet your needs and small enough to offer excellent and personalized services. Consider Parker Energy Support Services for all of your support needs. Visit them today at 2350 Avenue O in Eunice. Redbird Garage is your hometown local mechanic shop specializing in minor and major repairs from oil changes, car washes, brake work, AC repair, and so much more. For more information, call 394-8828. Call 394-8828. Or swing by Redbird Garage at 1800 North Main Street in Eunice and meet the new owners, Josh and Erica Jones. Redbird Garage is your hometown mechanic shop, committed to always doing what's right for you and your vehicle.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports. Just finished up the national anthem, finished up talking about our starters. The Lady Cardinals are coached this year by longtime baseball coach, principal, athletic director, teacher, boys hoops coach, etc., now turned girls varsity hoops coach Gary Frazier. Frazier retired as the high school principal, sat out a year, then returned. Since Frazier's return to coaching basketball, he wins between 50 and 60% of his games. That percentage is actually better than most coaches over the last 25 years. That is the best winning percentage of all coaches in the last 20 years, except for one. I got to plug myself a little bit there.
I wonder who that is.
There's one guy who had a little bit higher than that, but he's give up. He's give up that part, and he's doing this over here now. Eunice enters this game with the latest rankings, having them at number 12 in 2A hoops. Gateway enters tonight with a 5-5 record. They are currently ranked number 19 in 1A basketball. Gateway has played a tough schedule. They played great games against some tough teams. They lost a 15-point game to Tatum, which is ranked number 1 in 2A girls basketball. Tatum beat them twice on the year. They lost to Melrose, they lost to Fort Sumner, they lost to Tuhajalli in overtime. Three very good teams. This team has beat Mescalero, they beat Escalante, they beat Hagerman, they beat Hondo Valley and Carrizozo. They are coached by Holly Tipton. So it looks like we're ready to rumble. Any thoughts, Rosendo?
Man, it's going to be a tough game tonight. Just by what the stats you said, I'm looking forward to it. I'm happy to be back, so let's have some good basketball tonight and become victorious.
Yeah, it should be an exciting night. We're excited to be here. I only wish that we had a boys game going tonight. I think that's the only negative part of this whole thing.
Sir. Put your glasses on. You're good.
Man, they were scheduled for yesterday, though, and the wind shut them down, right?
Yeah, they had part of the highway over there shut down. Had a couple of semis get blown over, and they shut part of the highway down over near Roswell because of all of this weather and stuff that's going on. It's been a crazy weather day. I've had to put up parts of my fence a couple of times in the last couple of days. Wind blowing my gates over and stuff.
I got out of my house this morning, and my neighbor Jake was over there picking up trash in my yard. I was like, thanks. He goes, oh, it's mine. It blew out there last night.
He said he's such a great neighbor.
Good neighbor.
Man, you're a good neighbor. You're like a good neighbor, you know.
Like
State Farm. Neighbor. So here go the two teams headed out there. That's right. Alina Rodriguez heads out into the circle to do the jump ball. It's going to take me a while to get the hang of these Gateway players, but here we go. The ball is up. It ends up in the hands of Kenna McBee. So Eunice controls the tip. Here comes McBee across the timeline. Looks like we're a little flustered there at the beginning, but we end up in the hands of Maureen down to Haller, back to Maureen. Maureen going to pull for three, and she sinks the three. Alondra Maureen for three off the Abria Haller assist.
This is wide open three there.
3-0. Eunice jumps in here early with the lead, but then a blown position on defense, and it results in a miss. Kara Thompson had the rebound, and on the run out, she's going to turn it over. Eunice's first turnover of the game. 7:20 on the clock. Number 12 with the ball, that's Garcia for Gateway. Gateway in the purple, Eunice in the white. Number 15 is Fox. She's sly like a fox up there, drops it into the middle, down into number 34. That's Strickland.
Jump ball there.
Not to be confused with Jean, and it is a jump ball.
Good job there by Thompson coming down and grabbing that ball when that player from Roswell brought it down. Stopping action there for a second.
Yeah, so Gateway going to throw it in under their own basket. Eunice trying to get a man. They got a man down there. They throw it into the corner. That's number 12 Garcia. With it. 12 is Garcia. She's dribbling it up toward the top, skips it over to Fox. Fox back over into the corner to McConnell, and then they throw it down low to Michael Jordan, number 23, also Kirkham. Long cross-court skip pass. Maureen and one of the Gateway players crashed heads together. Maureen grabbing the side of her head, didn't look very comfortable with it. She's still grimacing and grabbing that right side of her head as they collided heads. Ball comes down low. Haller rips it away. We mentioned her in the pregame with
she walked.
And then she turns it over. So she
got a little excited there.
She had a steal and then a turnover. Maureen's still reaching for the side of the head.
Somebody's aiming for a double-double, huh?
Yeah, for sure. Double-double with rebounds, turnovers, and whatnot. So here we go. They throw it up top, does Gateway. They bring it over the top of the key, swing it back to the other side, Garcia to Garcia. That's two Garcias. We got a double whammy of Garcias, and now I believe they're going to call Maureen
for a foul, huh?
for a touch foul out on the wing. They do.
Looks like she keeps grabbing her ear. That's what you said, right?
Yeah, that
Like a
whole
bitter ear, I think,
that
or
right
something.
side, maybe like Mike Tyson. Is there a Tyson?
Is Tyson out there?
I don't see any Tyson. I see a Tipton, but I don't see any Mike. Is there a Mike?
No.
Maybe a Michelle? I don't see any of those out there. So no ear biting.
You said a Michelle.
They throw it up
just
top.
dated
They throw
yourself.
it. Nobody
she
on our
touched it,
team
right?
goes
That should
for
be
it.
backcourt, right?
No, it's
okay,
they
that's
have
right.
to establish. There's no
Oh,
backcourt
okay.
on an inbounds play.
Not even if you tip it.
You got to establish possession.
I got
3 points. Feet and the ball have to come down. So they get it to Maureen on the rebound, and here comes Alina Rodriguez pushing it up the floor. She gets it to Kenna McBee. Kenna McBee floats in for 2. Kenna McBee, the second leading scorer on this team off the Alina Rodriguez assist.
The score is 5-0. Eunice leads here in the first quarter.
Garcia with it. She's thinking she might give it to the other Garcia. Maybe not. Maybe. Nope, she swings it back the other way. Ends up in the hands of the other Garcia. Back over to 15, which is the Fox. Fox dribbles around, crosses over, looks around, figures out somewhere to go with it. She's going to drop it down low to Garcia. Garcia to someone
Jordan,
cutting underneath. That's
23.
MJ. MJ is Kirkham, and she lays it in for 2. And that's 2 points for the what are they? The Warriors.
The Warriors.
The Gateway Warriors, right?
So here comes Kara Thompson, brings it to the top of the key, swings it over to Maureen. Maureen drops it down to Haller. Haller with
nice
a little
move.
spin move, throws up a shot, won't go. Rebounded by Garcia, and then the ball gets knocked down. Oh, that was Fox. And it
thought it
gets
was off
knocked
of
out of
them.
bounds. Yeah, I kind of agree with you. But
Doggone it.
apparently the
ball
black and
line.
white didn't.
Apparently, the man that makes the call don't agree with it.
The one with the whistle, right?
That's
He
right.
got the
He's
whistle.
the one that matters. As much as we sit up here and run our suck and try to act like it matters. So they throw it down to Garcia. Garcia drops it into the middle, into Kirkham. Kirkham throws it back up top. A long 3 is up. It won't
Well,
go.
Kirkham
Big
went up and got that
with
rebound.
Kirkham ends up getting knocked around. A rebound and a put back by Garcia, and they're going to call a foul. I think that's going to be the second. It is.
Oh,
so
man.
Alondra Maureen, who's already knocked down a 3 in this game, picks up her second foul here early in the game. 4:49 remaining in quarter number 1. Eunice leads 5-2.
So Garcia goes to the free throw. The crowd makes a little bit of noise. She misses
And
the
the
first
ball
shot.
don't lie. The ball
She
don't
missed
lie.
it.
All right. So the first one she missed?
Yes, sir, she did.
All right. So I'll note that here in my notes. Here comes the next one as number 12 does a little one-hand crossover, throws up the shot, and that one's going to go in. That's Cadence Garcia.
Cadence? That's a pretty cool name.
And here comes Eunice across the timeline. That's Thompson. Thompson dribbles over, kicks it over to McBee on the left side. McBee dribbles back up to the top, got 2 people on her. Somebody got to be open. They give it to Rodriguez.
Nice
Rodriguez
cut and move
floats
there.
down the
Nice.
lane, drops it in for 2. Alina Rodriguez with her first 2 off the Aaliyah Garcia
pass there.
assist.
A lot of Garcias on the court tonight,
Man,
huh?
I'm telling you,
Garcia's everywhere.
I'm in a Garcia
Rumble.
flu or something. There's a shot that's up. It's no good. Rebounded by Howler. And here comes Eunice back the other way. They get it over to Rodriguez in the corner. Her 3 rattles around, won't go. Rebounded by McBee. Kenna McBee with the rebound, pulls it out, kicks
Give
it
it to
over
her.
to
She's
Thompson.
open. Give it to her.
Thompson to Rodriguez. Thompson waited a little long. Rodriguez was open. She throws a one-arm cross-court skip pass. It goes off the hands of Thompson. Going to go out of bounds. And that is turnover number 3 already here in the first quarter for the Cardinals.
I mean, that was a beautiful thought by Rodriguez there. The other person just needs to get them hands up, get ready for it.
You know, our Achilles heel all season, as I've went and done the stats on every single game the Eunice ladies have played this year, has been turnovers. Even in some of the games we won, like the Riadosa game, we had almost 40 turnovers in a win in that game. The Melrose game, that we played a good game against Melrose, another one of those where we had around 30 turnovers. And turning around and laying it in is Reeves, who gets 2 more. And we've got a 2-point game. It's 7-5.
So we got to take care of them turnovers in, right?
Yep. Yeah, turnovers have been that's our weak link, no doubt. Thompson drops it down low to Garcia, out to McBee. McBee with the runner. She throws up the shot. It's an air ball. Rebounded by 23, Kirkham, and here comes Gateway. 3:05 on the clock, first quarter. Over into the hands of number 10. That's McConnell. I thought she traveled. No call to Garcia. Swinging it cross court all the way to Reeves. Reeves turnaround won't go. Battle for the rebound between two purple jerseys.
Just fighting each other for it.
That was two purple jerseys that were wrestling for it.
And they call it a jump ball.
That'd be ours, right?
Got a jump ball, and they're going to give it Eunice's way. It was two purple players wrestling over it.
That's a good call.
That's a good thing for Roswell, but not a good thing for Eunice because nobody's getting rebounds.
That's true.
That's all I got to say on that perspective.
7-5 is the score. 2:50 remaining in the first.
Stay in effect.
Here comes Thompson. Thompson dribbles over, kicks it over to Rodriguez on the left side. Rodriguez got a lot of color going on right there in those shoes. Howler over to Thompson. Thompson with the dribble drive, throws up a shot. It won't go. Rebounded by Garcia. She was getting knocked out of bounds. McConnell, Sarah giving her a little love, tapped her out of bounds. And it's going to be Eunice ball on the baseline.
That's the first foul on
one of the best shooters throwing the ball in, huh?
Gateway.
Yeah, they like to give it back to her on the inbound, so they'll throw it somewhere. Usually she runs over into this corner, and you can tell Gateway has been well aware of that because they went right to her. Running through the middle is Thompson. Her shot won't
nice
go.
Reverse
Rodriguez
layup.
with the rebound, and on the reverse gets fouled. She'll go to the line.
She's fouled by Jordan Reese.
Alina Rodriguez, as we mentioned, just one heck of a career. The numbers are just, they're just amazing.
Phenomenal,
Oh, man. They are really good. Going to the line, her first shot swishes through. Yeah, I was looking at those numbers today, trying to add them up, her career numbers, her season numbers, and, they're just crazy. She, barring injury, she makes the second. Barring injury, something of that nature, she will reach that 1,000-point plateau in the next few games.
Yeah. And after that, she's still going to keep adding points to it, too.
Yeah, for sure. She's got a whole other season, like I said, staying healthy.
Yes, sir. That's a key word right there, staying healthy.
And staying in Eunice. Alyssa Fox dribbles over, throws up a shot to Kirkham. Kirkham lays it in for two off the Fox assist.
Kirkham is not that big of a player, but she's very aggressive, very smart player down there for Gateway.
2 minutes to go here in quarter number one. Eunice with the ball. McBee over to Rodriguez. She got a wide open look. Oh! And a rare miss on a wide open look for Rodriguez.
That's kind of odd. Somebody opened the door, blow that ball away.
Yeah, it may have been me hollering. I opened up the hot air hole in my mouth here.
Let's stop that now, Jim.
So dribbling over to the right side was Garcia.
Beautiful
Her
defense
pass
by
was
Rodriguez.
deflected away by Rodriguez into the hands of Thompson. Here comes Aaliyah.
That extra
she
pass.
pitches over to Rodriguez, and Rodriguez blew the layup. Man.
Cannot believe that. That was the extra pass. Looked beautiful, but we missed it.
Not something you see very often. A Rodriguez missed three and a Rodriguez missed layup. Here comes Gateway back the other way.
Better call a timeout and take a temperature. Something wrong.
15, that's Fox. Over to 13, Garcia. Garcia closely guarded by McBee. They're counting, and now they've quit counting. The ball goes down, gets knocked away again by Alina Rodriguez into the hands of Thompson, and here comes Eunice back the other way. Rodriguez going to step into a three, and she hit it off the back of the rim.
You can't blame her for being aggressive.
She'll get going at some point, and when that happens, you better watch out.
It's over.
You better not pout. All that other stuff that happens with the
Here's Rodriguez coming as well.
That's right, because she's going to let them fly. All right, they try to throw it down low. Gets deflected again by Rodriguez. Skip pass up top to Garcia. Into the corner to the other Garcia. Rebounded there by Kara Thompson. Here comes Eunice pushing it the other way. Cross-court skip pass to Aaliyah Garcia. Her shot is up. It won't go. Rebounded by Gaetan. And Gaetan lays it in on the backside, and she'll get the and one.
A lot of work in the board there. Good job there by Mrs. Garcia.
Lizzie Gaetan.
Gaetan, I'm sorry, not Garcia, Gaetan.
Yeah, she's a Gaetan.
Not a Garcia, huh?
One of them Gaetans that's related to me. There's a whole bunch of them around this town.
Oh, a lot of Gaetans. This is a little mini Gaetan.
That's right. She knocks this one down. So she's got 3 points here. 17 seconds to go in the first quarter. 12-7 Eunice leads. Here comes Gateway. That's number 15, Fox. Over into the right side to McConnell. They drop it down low. A shot is up by 34 Strickland. It won't go.
You got 2 seconds here. Push it.
And the buzzer's going to go off. We weren't aware of what the clock was.
Even close to it.
Got to be watching that clock.
And at the end of quarter number one, Eunice leads 12-7.
Beautiful job by the Lady Cards right there. Taking care of business in the first quarter. So going to do some commercials. Is that okay with you, Coach?
Sure.
BTH Services is a locally owned and operated family-oriented business. BTH Services and Rental is a Porta-John and equipment rental company. BTH Services and Rental also clears right-of-ways and right-of-way reclamation. Please call 575-964-3104. That's 575-964-3104 for all of your company needs. BTH Services and Rental is also looking for a 1-ton CDL driver. Please apply at 2100 Avenue O in Eunice. BTH Services and Rental is a proud sponsor of Lee County Athletics.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports. In that first quarter, Alina Rodriguez with 4 points. That puts her over 900 points. She's now at 902 points for her career going into this second quarter.
And the good thing there, we kept the turnovers down to a minimum. I think we only had like 5.
I had us at 3, but that doesn't mean I didn't miss
It's
a few.
unofficial, guys. Remember that.
What I do when I get back home, either tonight, tomorrow, I'll sit down and I will actually do
Watch
the
the whole game.
stats, and then I send them over to the coaches. They may not like them or want them, but I do them and I send them anyway. and I send them to the parents too. That way the parents know what their kids' stats are. That way, if they want to apply for scholarships or whatever, they can send that stuff to the coaches. There's a long shot from the right corner. It's up and no good. Alina Rodriguez with the rebound. And here comes Eunice. She's going to push it up the floor, gets it over to McBee. McBee comes through the middle, flips it back out to Thompson.
Give it back.
Thompson over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez for 3, and
There
that one
it
goes
is.
in. Alina Rodriguez rips the cellophane off that rim. It's
Little
now
icebreaker,
15-7.
We can do that all night if we wanted to. You know that, Coach?
Yes, sir.
Push the ball.
So, Rodriguez almost with another steal, and then Thompson had it, and then it goes out of bounds. Rodriguez just barely
Jumped in
missed
the
the
passing
steal.
lane, yep.
Then when they tried to throw the next pass, Thompson was there, and she got in the passing lane, but the ball goes off her hands and out of bounds.
So it remains Roswell's ball, right?
Yep. So they throw it in. Does Gateway up top to Garcia. She takes a long 3. It won't go. It bounces off the head of a Gateway
That
player
looked
into
like
the
it
heads
hurt.
of Thompson.
Out here, don't.
If it was me, it would have sounded more hollow than that. They get it over into the hands of McBee. McBee, Thompson, over to Garcia. Garcia throws up a 3, won't go. Battle for the rebound down low, and they're going to call it jump ball as the young lady from Gateway went sliding across the floor.
Is that what that was? I thought she was a little help there. I thought they were going to call a foul on that. That's good.
Skip 6 he fell.
And we've got a full timeout on the floor called by Gateway. We got a timeout here. 7:04 remaining in quarter number 2. 15-7 is the score. Want to shout out to some of them sponsors on that list?
Yes, sir, we may. M&R Pipeline, Devon Energy, Guns Up Services, Redbird Garage, Lobo Trucking, Eunice Record and Rentals, BTH Service, Cardinal Hardware, Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Public Schools, the City of Eunice, Eunice Health Clinic, Parker Energy Service, and Redbird Gas, our proud sponsors of tonight's girls basketball game as they are facing Gateway, Roswell Gateway. The score is 15-7 in the favor of the Lady Cards.
My Alina Rodriguez score tracker, she's at 903 on the points that she has scored so far. She's at 161 career three-pointers with that one that went in a while ago. I'm going to try to start tracking
And
that.
that is a official track, correct?
Yeah, those numbers are correct, yes.
Okay.
So I'm going to try to start tracking that and keep it as we get closer to that 1,000 point mark. You know, I see schools all over the country where they give like a kid a basketball with number 1,000 on it on the day, and I think we should do something like that. Back when I was coaching, I never kept up with all those numbers, so I didn't always have them. But I think it would be important for us to recognize those people for sure. So there's a 3 that's up by McBee. It's no good. Rebounded by Garcia.
That's not a bad idea, and you can put that in the new gym.
Yeah, I think it
give
would
it
be
2 balls,
neat.
one for her, and put one in the gym.
Yeah, it
that's-
would be neat to go back.
That could be the beginning of a new tradition.
Yeah, I was going to say you'd have to start it somewhere, and I'm sure you'd have people saying, well, what about Ralph Smith back in 1322?
No, but this is the beginning of it.
I can't go back and record all Ralph Smith's games in 1322 and tell you what his stats were.
I think there probably was a Ralph Smith
I
fan.
think probably
starts
was.
somewhere.
That's right, yeah.
Jimmy just offended half of the Smiths.
Well, that's
Thank
all
you,
right.
Jimmy.
I was talking about a different Smith. I'll go with the Joneses.
There you go.
A shot was up by Rodriguez. It gets deflected, no good, and then here comes Gateway back the other way. Number 12, that's Garcia with it. Tries to throw it down low, and she gets tripped up, and she landed right on the ball and then did like a turtle, like where she went up on the ball almost like a shell, and that had to hurt. That looked painful to me.
She got it pretty quick, man.
But she did. She bounced right
She's
off
a
that
tough
ball.
player, I'm telling you.
That didn't hurt.
Yeah. Got thrown down over here, did the turtle on this end on the basketball. That can't be good for your
If
midsection.
you or Charlie fall like that, y'all probably won't
If
get
I
back
fall
there.
like that, I'm dead. I'm done.
Just calling the ambulance.
He said,
That's
I'm
right.
dead.
That's it. It's it
A lot of
for
people
me.
are hoping you fall, huh?
They're like, can you please trip going down the bleachers?
Hey, if that happens, don't call an ambulance. Those are the roughest.
I just got a
riding things I've
text
ever had in my
that says
life.
that.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I'm joking.
I bet you did.
I'd rather die in my pickup on the way to the hospital than riding those ambulances again.
Yeah, they're a little bumpy. The helicopters, too.
They're a little expensive. That's what I
Yeah,
said.
the helicopters are definitely expensive. So Gateway brings it in. That's number 12, Garcia. She swings it over to number 10, McConnell. Stolen away by Thompson.
I'll take that.
And here comes Thompson, giving it to Rodriguez. Rodriguez over to McBee. McBee going to pull from three, and her three hits off the rim. No good. Rebounded there by Reeves.
We got a 3 deficit here. We just can't get them.
3.
15-7. Gateway with the ball. A little high post action. The shot is up. It's no good. Rebounded that time by Michelle Ostos. Her first rebound, her first minutes. McBee with it, brings it up the top, floats it down low to Howler. Howler with a little dribble drive, goes around
nice.
the man. Oh!
Misses.
Threw it up off the bottom of the rim, rebounded by McBee, and her putback won't go, but she's going to go to the line.
Holler looked very pretty making that move, but just could not finish that.
Boy, I was about to jump up and holler silky smooth on Howler.
I'm telling you, that looked nice.
She did a little step-through move, ripped around, put the ball on the court, went to lay it in, was looking
Missed.
nice right up till it hit the bottom of the rim and didn't go in.
Keep the dream on.
McBee knocks down the first. So Kenna McBee with her third point of the ball game. 5:17 remaining in the first half. 16-7, Eunice with the lead. McBee back to the line. Her next one's up, and it goes through as well. That young lady's shooting almost 80% from the free throw line on the season.
That's very impressive.
That's really good. Best on the team by far. 5:10 on the clock here in quarter number 2. 17-7 is the score. Gateway with the ball. Garcia over to McConnell, and she throws up a three. It won't go. Big rebound there by Alina Rodriguez. The refs let them battle for it. She comes away with it, and here comes Eunice. Maureen back in the game with 2 fouls early in the first
Shoot that.
quarter.
Shoot that.
Rodriguez thought about the three. They get it to Maureen. She'll drive and go. She throws up a shot. It won't go. Rebound Sophia Kirkham. She gets it over to the point guard, and they're going to bring it up the floor. That's Garcia. Garcia brings it up toward the middle, toward the top of the key, surveying the defense, swings it over to the left side to McConnell. McConnell thought about the step back, gives it back to Garcia, and then they swing it over to the other Garcia. Cadence Garcia in the right corner, almost had it knocked away by McBee. Number 12 Garcia, or I'm sorry, that's the other Garcia, and then they throw it up down low. A shot was up by Jordan Reeves, no good, and a rebound by Howard. Here comes Eunice back the other way. Michelle kicks it out
There you
to
go. Deep three, babe.
Alina, and Alina
Money.
buries another three.
Money.
Alina Garcia, the greatest three-point shooter in Eunice girls basketball history. Argue if you won't, she just knocked down another one. 20-7 is the score. Under 4 minutes to go in the first half.
And Eunice got a steal. Oh.
McBee almost had a steal. It ends up back in the hands of Gateway. Throwing it up top into the hands of McConnell. She tries to give it in to Kirkham. Kirkham back out to Garcia, and now they swing it over to the left side. Ball gets knocked away, stolen away by Aubrey Howler. And here comes Eunice pushing it up the other way. Maureen, top of the key, gives it to Rodriguez.
Shoot that.
Rodriguez put it on the floor once, so now she's got to give it up.
Don't you want to shoot it from anywhere, don't I?
Maureen, yeah. Michelle. McBee floats through the middle, had her shot blocked, and then the whistle comes late, and it is a foul call. That'll send her to the line to shoot a pair.
Good call. Good call.
McBee does a beautiful job attacking the basket when she gets that ball and kind of sets the pace because she can attack if there's nothing there. She can kick it out to Rodriguez. That's a good combination, man.
Yeah, and by putting that ball on the floor and attacking, it makes that defense collapse. And it definitely helps Rodriguez. That's one thing that this team has missed with Jones not being there. That was what she did a lot, was attack the middle, put the ball on the floor.
And that helps a shooter
Absolutely.
like Rodriguez.
So McBee misses the first. She'll have another one here. I just talked about
you jinxed her, man.
the percentage she was shooting from the floor or from the
got the
line,
second
and
one,
she
right?
makes the second one. So she's 3 of 4 from the free throw line. 21-7 is the score, and we're going to have a timeout on the floor as Gateway wants to talk about it. 21-7, 3:20 remaining in the first half.
And Gateway looks a little bit confused, kind of lost a little bit, but give a shout out to our sponsors, Redbird Gas, Parker Energy Service, Eunice Health Clinic, the City of Eunice, Eunice Public Schools, Eunice Pump and Supply, Cardinal Hardware, BTH Service, Eunice Record and Rentals, Lobo Trucking. Quit looking at me, Charlie. Redbird Garage, Guns Up, Devon Energy, and NMR Pipeline.
Good job, buddy. Good job. We're glad to have you back.
Man, I was on vacation, dude. I ain't did nothing in weeks, brother.
He quit reading for that week.
Man,
next time you go on vacation, you got to take one of these sponsored lists and go over there every day.
I want to sleep every night. I'm going to bed.
Practice with it. Practice
Hey,
with
babe,
it.
does Redbird Gas sound good to you?
Hey, man, I don't know if you guys noticed it while you were reading them sponsors. That Gateway
focused.
coach was ripping her team a new one. She was not happy. As I've mentioned, this team played Tatum to like a 15-point game. It was like a 3-point game at halftime. Eunice has got them down 14 here. Eunice is taking them to the woodshed so far. There's a ball that gets deflected, ends up back in the hands of Garcia. Shot is up, it's no good. A rebound and a putback on the backside by Cadence Garcia, and that's her 3rd point of the game.
You can't blame the Roswell coach. Look at the score, 21-9.
21-9, under 3 minutes to go in the
Money.
first half. Rodriguez
barely
throws up a
misses.
3, it won't go.
She walked, didn't she?
Yes, she did. Garcia with the rebound, gets it over to the other Garcia, and here, that was Fox, I'm sorry. Gets it over to the other Garcia, and here they come up the floor. Now back to Fox. Fox with it. No, goodness, that's the...
Now Fox has it,
yeah,
right?
well, now the other Garcia. There's 2 Garcias and a Fox out there, so you want to throw a fella off like me, that's how you do it. You put 2 Garcias and a Fox. Sounds like the beginning of a bad joke. There was 2 Garcias and a Fox all in the
walked
Joe
into
Langston
a basketball
Gymnasium.
court.
That's right. So
No, and there's an officer over there to the right of us, huh? Nah.
he's probably
Gone.
He's probably a Garcia or a Fox too. 21.
I think they got donuts at the concession stand.
Shut up, Charlie.
2:18 remaining here in the first half. Rodriguez
he
with
tries
a
to-
cross-court pass to Maureen.
And there's a pass over.
And she
to
throws
Howler.
it over the top
Nice.
to Howler. Howler with the rebound and the putback as she puts 2 more on the board for the Lady Cards, 23-9.
That pass was a nice pass, that extra pass.
Fox, she's just going to stop at the top of the key, throws up a 3, it won't go. Ball gets deflected around, and they say it's going to be Gateway ball. So Gateway to throw it in. They got a sub coming in, 34. Riley Strickland comes in. Going out is Jordan Reeves for the Warriors. I don't know if you can be a lady warrior or if you're just a warrior.
I think he's just a warrior.
Just a warrior. Well, see, I kind of thought the same about a cardinal. You know, I've never seen a cardinal come land in my tree outside and went, that's a lady cardinal. I just say that's a cardinal.
Would you be able to identify the difference?
No, not at all. Now, I might if I Googled it and then said, oh, yeah, this one's this color.
You can't even make a cardinal noise, much less identify one.
Well, you make a cardinal noise.
I can't.
I've even looked them up on Google so that I can
Hey.
make them here in the game when we're doing good stuff, and
Jimmy
all I can
can
do is
even-
whistle.
He can even make a
A phoenix.
A
I made an
phoenix
ATC
noise.
Phoenix noise a while ago. I was like, caw, caw.
ATC Phoenix.
They were the phoenix. That's like a prehistoric
They're not
bird
sponsors,
from
right?
Gateway with the ball. They throw up a 3 off
the bank is
glass.
open, huh?
And Fox says, y'all want to talk about foxes? I'll drop a 3 off the glass.
Try to get
Mercy.
them Cardinals dead, huh?
She said, I'm going to let it, Alyssa Fox said, I'm going to let it fly like an eagle, and she banked it in. The bank is open. 23-12 is the score. 1 minute to go here in quarter number
deep
2.
three.
Alina Rodriguez says,
Gross.
give me another one. That's 3 threes on the game. The greatest three-point shooter of all time, Eunice girls basketball history, the greatest of all time. 26-12 is the score.
Just watching history, baby. That's all we're doing.
40 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Oh, and a
Garcia
steal.
had
Oh.
it taken away by Rodriguez, and it goes out of bounds. 39 seconds remaining here in the first half. Multiple subs coming in. Maureen going out. Michelle Ostos going out. In comes Gaetan and McBee. Sub over there is one of the Garcias is going out, and McConnell came in for Gateway. Gateway with the ball. That's one of the Garcias. That is, I can't even pronounce that name. My tongue don't do that. What is it? Ileana?
He's got to roll the tongue.
Ileana?
Roll the
Ileana.
tongue.
And anyway, a long pass going to go over to Coach Frazier in his what color shirt is that he's got on?
like turquoise or something.
Is that like your game day shirt? I mean, what color is that?
It's blue.
Turquoise. It's not fuchsia, is it? No,
it's
fuchsia
not
is more
fuchsia.
of a purple.
Yes.
That's there's got to be like a, like when you got that big box of colors that has like 500 in there and they just make up some color names.
Zoom in a minute at halftime so we have the listeners see who can tell us what color that is.
Gaetan with the long three. It won't go. Rebounded by Gateway.
15 seconds.
Alyssa Fox with it. She heads up the middle, guarded closely by Thompson. Crossing it back over, gives it over to Wiggly. Wiggly takes a shot. She's blocked by Alina Rodriguez, and then a grab and a putback by Kirkham. And she has 6 points, and the halftime buzzer sounds. The Cardinals lead 26-14.
Wow, that's pretty good little.
Yeah.
When Frazier
second
heads
quarter.
to the dressing room, get a little shot of that
Yeah,
shirt.
get
So
that
maybe
all
some
joking.
of maybe
Somebody
some of our.
call and tell Jimmy what color
What
that
color is
shirt
that?
is.
I mean, I know it might be. It looks like it's got a Nike check on the back of it.
It looks a
too.
little more blue on the camera, but it's more
It's a
green.
turquoise.
He looks like he's going to the beach.
It's a turquoise,
Turquoise?
I would say.
Yeah, that might be turquoise. I mean, it's
It's a nice shirt.
it is.
Or a blouse. I don't know. It's a shirt, right?
I think so. If you're going out on the weekend, it'd be a nice shirt to wear, I guess.
Going
Teal.
clubbing.
Somebody
Going
here said a teal. I could
Teal.
go
We'll
with
write that
teal.
down. We'll see teal. We'll write down
Teal.
what they say teal with number one so far. I say
we've
it's turquoise.
We've got teal. We've got turquoise. I mean, this is
Everything
New
with the
Mexico.
teal, huh?
Turquoise.
Yeah,
Yeah,
turquoise.
I can't even
Tangy.
spell. I think I put tortoise on my piece of paper. How do you spell turquoise? That's a hard.
don't know.
T-U-R-quoise.
I would just
Miss-
I call it Indian blue.
Miss Robertson would be mad at me if I
I'm
can't spell
telling you.
turquoise. But
What
so
color you
would
say,
my
Charlie?
wife.
Huh?
What color do you say that shirt was?
I said turquoise first. That was me.
Nah, you're lying.
No, I did.
You said it was green
Go
on the
back and
camera.
listen.
That
Somebody
might
go-
be baby blue. Baby blue was the color of.
Let's go to commercial.
All right.
Hey,
commercial.
before we go to commercial, I got one thing I got to say.
You tell us, Charlie. Speak to us,
I was
brother.
just teasing.
Tell
about
me.
Now, while you officers out there on the highway and all, I was just teasing about the donut thing.
Yeah, he drives a Dodge pickup, by the way.
So I
Yeah.
got to give a shout out to our Eunice PD. I was being dumb the other day, and I left the post office,
What you're about to say, just so you know, is not a good thing for them. But go ahead.
and so
it's not actually.
So he was going
Or the
double
city.
the speed limit in the
Or the
school
city.
zone, and they just told him to slow down and gave him a warning and
They
didn't
said-
give him a
he said,
ticket.
he
for
said
all
we're going to give you a
people."
warning.
We feel sorry for you,
no,
sir.
So that
listen,
way you
listen.
get to speed in the school zone again the next time double
He
the
just
speed
stuck his
limit.
thumb out. It's the thumb. Let him go.
So
Let him go.
before we get crazy,
Crazier.
it was 1:27 when I got pulled over. That's the time on the ticket.
He pulled out his driver's license like.
So, zoom in right here.
you
You gotta see
He
this.
grabbed his license and he wanted the officer, because you know the Eunice officers watch our broadcast. He grabbed his license like this and stuck his thumb up.
Oh, he got the thumb.
And he wanted
Gotta
him
get
to
the
know
thumb.
that he was the thumb as he handed him that ID.
Now, that's not true.
Then he
folks.
got off and went into the store.
That's right.
So then I did. I went in the store.
Made
came
himself
back,
a drink
got
while the
himself a
officer was
24
out
ounce
there.
and,
drink.
and this officer,
24 ounce in a brown bag.
when he gave me the warning, he said, "This is going to be an educational thing
He
on
grabbed a-
school zone."
He's all
He
serious
grabbed a
about it.
handful of those powdered donuts, came back out, pitched a pack
and he
to
said,
the
"Okay,
guy.
I'm going to
Here you
change
go,
this to a
bud."
warning."
Here you go, bud. I like.
He paid him off with powdered donuts and got out of it with a warning. So
And he opened up his 24-ounce can in a brown bag and drove off.
and gave him the thumb out the
The
window as he was headed up.
He's playing the song Good Friday as he's driving off.
And so, in all reality, I just want to say, do not. This is a public service announcement.
Don't speed in the school zone.
Do not speed in the school
Or
zone.
you might get a
Don't
warning.
be dumb.
and get let off.
Because I'm sure, I'm 100%, 1,000% sure if I do it again, I'm getting a ticket.
I'm pretty sure. Remember, he drives a Dodge pickup.
Just keep those packs of powdered
And
donuts.
by
to
the
where if
way-
you're not right at the store, you can hand those out without.
And they don't go bad too fast.
If you go
That's true.
speeding, you gotta get the chocolate kind. You gotta get the chocolate kind.
Yeah,
if
if
you're
you're
speeding
gonna-
out on the highway,
If you're going to go
state
any more
troopers
than
like those.
double the speed limits, you got to get the chocolate one.
That's what it is.
Anyway, that is the first half. That's Charlie's story. 6:40 remaining
And
here
we're sticking to
at
it.
halftime. 26-14 is the score. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports.
BTH Services is a locally owned and operated family-oriented business. BTH Services and Rental is a Porta-John and equipment rental company. BTH Services and Rental also clears right-of-ways and right-of-way reclamation. Please call 575-964-3104. That's 575-964-3104 for all of your company needs. BTH Services and Rental is also looking for a 1-ton CDL driver. Please apply at 2100 Avenue O in Eunice. BTH Services and Rental is a proud sponsor of Lee County Athletics.
Devon Energy is proud to support the athletic programs of Eunice High School this season. By partnering with local schools in Eunice, Devon is making an investment in the long-term future of the community. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership, skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From the Devon team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season both on the field and in the classroom. Go Eunice Cardinals!
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
NMR Pipeline is a highly qualified, dedicated company, leading in performance with management and employees who've provided over 45 years of service in pipeline maintenance and construction within the oil and gas industry. NMR Pipeline, 300 South Main in Eunice, or call 394-0144 for more information. Again, 394-0144. NMR Pipeline is proud to be a supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. The Eunice Clinic is proud to support the Eunice Cardinals. Go Cardinals! You're the pride of Eunice. The Eunice Health Clinic offers many of the same basic services that many local physicians provide. They specialize in sick care for all ages, women's exams, physicals, health education, lab tests, and diagnostic studies. They're proud supporters of athletic and academic events. The Eunice Health Clinic is proud to back the Cardinals. Go Cards!
Parker Energy Services has been servicing the community for over 17 years. They offer water hauling, dirt work, and disposable services. Dispatchers and sales staff are available anytime, and office staff is available from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m., Monday through Friday. Parker Energy aims to satisfy their customers and give their employees great job opportunities. Parker Energy is family-owned and operated, big enough to meet your needs and small enough to offer excellent and personalized services. Consider Parker Energy support services for all of your support needs. Visit them today at 2350 Avenue O in Eunice. Redbird Garage is your hometown local mechanic shop specializing in minor and major repairs from oil changes, car washes, brake work, AC repair, and so much more. For more information, call 394-8828. Call 394-8828. Or swing by Redbird Garage at 1800 North Main Street in Eunice and meet the new owners, Josh and Erica Jones. Redbird Garage is your hometown mechanic shop, committed to always doing what's right for you and your vehicle. Lobo Trucking has been in business now for 20 years and wants to give thanks to you and their hardworking and dedicated employees. Lobo Trucking takes great pride in developing a highly trained, motivated, and professional workforce. Lobo Trucking can safely and efficiently meet any fluid management needs, and Lobo Trucking is a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics. Lobo Trucking salutes all the hardworking coaches, teachers, and students. Keep up the good job. The proud owners of Eunice Wrecker and Rental offer professional and reliable 24-hour roadside services in Lee County. Light to medium duty towing and recovery, fuel deliveries, jump starts, lockouts, and tire changes. They also haul off unwanted vehicles to help clean up your property. Eunice Wrecker and Rental have over 20 years of experience. They are fully licensed and insured. Call 575-394-HOOK. That's 575-394-4665. Eunice Wrecker and Rental are located at 44 North New Mexico Highway 248, Eunice, New Mexico, mile marker 1.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports. We got several messages with folks on the colors. I'm going to go with teal and turquoise, as that seems to be the two most common. I don't know which one wins. We'll call it.
We'll draw.
Turquoise.
Turquoise.
Well, we getting crossed here, Charlie, or what?
No, we ain't going to get crossed. I got my backup over here.
I got my backup over there, too.
Yeah, well, let's let them fight. How about that?
we did have an interesting discussion as well at halftime. We were talking about the Lady Cardinals and the Lady Warriors and that sort of thing. Had somebody send us a message. I won't say who because I don't want to cause no trouble.
No.
Had somebody send us a message saying that they've seen some sporting events where the Lady Steers were participating, and that it's like the other day,
thought, right?
somebody was the Mustangs, and they were the Lady, it said Lady Mustang. Somebody were playing the other day, and I remember looking at that, scratching my head. But anyway, here we go. Getting ready to start the third quarter. 8 minutes on the clock, 26-14. Gateway throws it in. That is Garcia.
To Garcia.
Garcia throws it in over down the line to number 34. That's Strickland. She pulls for a long two. It won't go. Ball gets deflected around. Going to go out of bounds.
Say Gateway's ball.
And Gateway to throw it in. That'll be Alyssa Fox throwing it in on the baseline. Young lady hit a three off the glass from deep in the first half. Getting ready to throw it in. She throws it into the corner to Garcia. Garcia with a long three. Won't go. Rebounded by Rodriguez.
Tough rebound, too.
For sure. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Thompson brings it down, gives it to Rodriguez. A little skip pass towards the back corner to Marine. Down to Howler. Howler does a beautiful job, but she gets fouled as she goes up. And I would say continuation, but they're going to say she going to the line? No, huh?
And Rodriguez now has 13 points. I was totaling some of these things.
How many rebounds she got? She got quite a bit too already, right?
I've got her at 4.
Nice.
4 rebounds, 13 points.
Oh, yeah.
So
she is going to the
She's
line.
going to the line.
yeah, Aubrey Howler will head to the line. 7:32 here in the third. Coach Frazier over with his teal shirt on, visiting with the, and it looks like the Nike check mark like came off another shirt and got stuck on the back of that one.
No, there's a couple of years they made him that way.
Made him on the back,
Yes,
stood
sir.
on the front.
Back and front as Howler misses her free throw.
I thought maybe he's either wearing it backwards or the collar was backwards on the top of that shirt.
Poor Gary, everybody picks on him.
So Howler misses
Boy, you
the
got to
first.
say stuff like that, Charlie. We're picking on nobody. We're just trying to figure out what color shirt that is.
Howler's next shot is
Misses
up.
both
It's
of them.
no good.
That's
Big
unusual.
rebound by Gateway. Garcia to bring it down. That's number 13, Garcia. She's got it near the top of the key, guarded by McBee. Trying to get over here to the right side. A little screen action. She's going to throw
nice
it
pass.
down low.
Oh, but Howler does a
And
beautiful
Howler
job there blocking
goes
it.
in. We'll call that a block and a rebound. And then she kicks it out to Rodriguez. Here comes Rodriguez down the floor. Gets it over to Maureen. Maureen down to Howler. She turns
Wide
around
open.
wide open.
Oh,
She
it was a pass.
She
It was a pass.
She was so open that
She
when
couldn't
she
believe it.
turned around, she couldn't
open.
believe it. So she threw it over the basket.
Ain't nobody here. What happened?
And Gateway knocks it out of bounds. It's going to be Eunice ball. Lena Rodriguez to throw it in. 26-14 is the score, 7:05. They throw it into McBee. McBee dribbles through the middle, throws up a one-handed floater. It won't go. Rebound Rodriguez. Rodriguez put back won't go.
And Thompson comes away with the steal there.
Thompson ended up with the steal and the putback. And that is her second points of the ball game.
We got them doubled up.
So
Something
here
like
comes
that.
Gateway down the floor. That is Garcia. Crosses over, heads over here to the right. She gets a screen, throws up a running one-hander. It won't go. Rebound and a putback won't go. Another rebound.
That young lady rebounded about
Putback.
3 times, huh?
I was trying to see that number. I can't see
Number
it.
34.
34. Riley Strickland gets a rebound and a
That's
rebound.
3 on Marine.
And a rebound and a putback. Yeah, Alondra Maureen, she's saying, please leave me in over towards Coach Frazier. She misses the first of the 2 free throws.
And he is going to leave her. I thought the sub was coming in for her, but nope. It was for the Gateway Warriors.
That's Wiggly that comes in, number 4.
Wiggly.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle. And that next shot is up and good by Strickland. Thompson with it. Thompson going to bring it right up the middle, heads across the timeline. Near the top of the key, looking around, trying to get it to somebody. Gets it to Maureen Rodriguez with a wide open look on the left side, and she buries another one. Alina Rodriguez with 16 points, and she continues to add to her three-point legacy. 6:16 remaining in the third, 31-15
And
is the
pokes
score.
the ball away to Thompson. Thompson gets it, turns and burns. Little stop, kind of throws it away a little bit.
Turnover.
What do you say to that?
And here comes Gateway heading back the other way.
Wiggly.
Wiggly heads across the top of the key.
I had to just say it. I'm sorry.
Swings it over to Garcia. Garcia attacks, kicks it back out to Wiggly.
Wiggly.
Wiggly throws up a three. It won't go. Rebounded by Howler. Aubrey Howler down there battling. She
Look
gets
up,
it to
look up.
McBee, and they're going to push it up the floor. Rodriguez over on the right side. One hand pass to Howler. Howler swings it cross court to Maureen. Maureen lost it for a minute, but gets it back to Thompson.
Wide open
They're
over
going to
there.
have her again. She steps into a three. Oh, my goodness, that one was off the rim. As Rodriguez had another open look, but she should have scooted up a.
No, it was prettier from back there.
Man, she was like a good 10 feet
Yes.
behind the
That's
three-point.
like
was
an
close.
NBA shot right there.
Yeah, way like
WNBA.
Yeah,
You would
way,
have gone
way
crazy. She would have
NBA.
made it.
McBee with it over to the right side, kicks it to Thompson. Here she comes, floating down through the corner. McBee going to step into a three. Her three is up. It's no good. It's going to go out of bounds, and it'll be Gateway ball. 5:15 remaining in the third.
Gateway looks really, really flat-footed. The Eunice is looking great right now.
31-15 is the score here in quarter number 3. Gateway with it, brings it up, trying to get the offense set was Garcia. Into the hands of Wiggly. She heads around the right side, dribbles it out of bounds, and then the official points and
Calls
says
it
it's
off.
Gateway ball.
Wow.
So you just scratch your head. Maybe I missed something. I'm sure I probably did, but
No, not you. No, what are you talking about missing?
Well, he's wearing glasses, but I don't know if they're in the right.
Oh my
Ooh.
gosh, there is a violent
A
collision.
little
My
head-on-head
gosh.
on right there,
That was an
boy.
accident.
Like a fullback hitting a linebacker right there for a
Man,
second.
That was a tough collision there between Howler
Boy.
and one of the Gatewayers. That's 34.
They say
Strickland.
basketball's not a contact sport, huh?
Man, that was definitely some contact.
That was
It's
on the
go-
floor, and she put her on the floor, too.
Man, it's going to be Gateway ball. She's going to throw it right up top to Strickland. Strickland going to pull for three.
She shoots that ball
and
high,
she
huh?
sinks it. Yep. 4:55 to go here in the third. 31-17 is the score. Thompson brings it down toward the middle, drops it over to the left side to McBee. McBee looking for Rodriguez, floats it into the middle to Thompson, back out to Garcia. Garcia throws a one-hand pass through the middle to McBee. McBee throws up a shot that hits the backboard and nothing else, and here comes Gateway back the other way.
We're getting a little too fancy, aren't we?
Yeah, we had Rodriguez standing out there wide open on the wing, too. That's what you want. Getting it over into the hands of Garcia, and she pulls for three. It won't go. It's going to sail out of bounds. 4:22 remaining here in quarter number 3. 31-17 is the score. Eunice to throw it in.
The crowd goes crazy.
Thompson going to bring it up. She brings it across the timeline. She's going to swing it over, I think, to McBee. No, she's going to give it to Rodriguez over on the left side. Rodriguez goes through the
stick and
middle,
move.
throws up a little jab and go, deflects it to herself, into the hands of Howler. Howler
Howler
with the
puts it back
rebound
up
and
in
the putback.
Would that be an assist for Rodriguez? Because she kind of
She
tapped
tipped
it.
it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6 rebounds for Howler already in the game. Headed for double digits in rebounds, is which she's done a pretty good job of keeping them double-digit rebounds most of the season. This is Garcia with it. She crosses over, goes off a pick, gets the ball deflected off her.
That should be Eunice ball.
Oh, man.
Ball gets deflected off the
her
leg
knee.
and should have been this way. They call it
Definitely
this
should have
way.
been.
All the Eunice fans have been eating Thanksgiving turkey, and they're all asleep, so nobody even threw a fit about it. 3:41 remaining in quarter number 3. 33-17 is the score.
Give a shout out to our sponsors. MNR Pipeline, Devon Energy, Guns Up, Redbird Garage, Lobo Trucking, Eunice Record and Rentals, BTH Services, Cardinal Hardware, Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Public Schools, the City of Eunice, Eunice Health Clinic, Park Energy Service, and Redbird Gas. Do not look at me, Charlie.
Good job, buddy.
Thank you, boss. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, so, man, Rodriguez has already knocked down
I'm not going to get an
4
Oscar because of you.
threes
You know that, right?
in this game. An Oscar? You might get an Oscar. Some guy named
I might
Oscar.
get a knuckle sandwich from you, but
Who's Oscar?
we don't want an Oscar.
33-17. Hey, something we figured out we can do, and we're going to try this. I don't know if we'll try it today or not, probably not. But I figured out today when I was messing with this system that I can hook, like right now I've got my phone hooked up Bluetooth through this system. I can have somebody call in, and everyone can hear them, and we can do like an interview over the phone. So we're gonna
That'd be perfect to go down there and figure out the color of that shirt.
Still should be our ball.
Man,
though.
yeah, we could call Frazier right now, have somebody drop him the phone and say, what color is that shirt? And
Does Chloe have her phone with her?
probably.
Look on the tag and tell us the color.
She would probably hang up on me. And
She's
there's
like,
Aaliyah
Dad,
Garcia
you're
going
dumb.
to foul Riley Strickland.
Don't be calling me Dad.
And so
That'd be pretty neat, though.
anyway, 3:35 remaining in the third, 33-17. Going to the line is Strickland. Strickland steps up, takes the ball. Her first shot is off to the left a little ways.
You
Like
just
over
shot
toward
that thing in.
Andrews. And so she's going to have a
So
second.
it's that baseball guy. It's just a little bit
Just a
outside.
little bit to the left, a little wide. Her next shot is up, and that one won't go. Rebounded Garcia, but she's – oh,
Man,
I was
she's
going to
getting
say she's going to get
tight.
tied up, but she's going to get it out of there finally.
I thought she just threw it up in the air.
Oh, they had a hold over.
Rodriguez with the
arm.
one-hand pass to McBee. McBee rips through, heads to the rim, and
Oh,
she's
nice
going to
job
float
by
it
McBee.
in. Kenna McBee with her 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 point of the game. 9 points. Point.
Yeah.
A point.
Well, fake
She had
it.
a point right there.
Sound like Donald Fuck for a second.
Donald,
Not easy to
Donald
say.
who?
Donald
Sound like
Fuck.
Mike Tyson.
Shut up.
And,
He just wanted to be like Mike Tyson, man.
There's a lot of Tyson stuff going on up here. Here goes Strickland, headed to the basket, kicks it out to Wiggly. Wiggly wiggles through the middle, throws a bounce pass, and it's going to get
And tied
tied
it
up between Haller and Strickland.
It's going white now.
One ref pointed one way, the other ref pointed the other way, and now one ref's going to give up and say, you're right, and they're going to go White's ball.
Well, we get it 1 out of 3 times, no matter what.
That's good, right? I
That's
mean, we'll
right.
take that.
No matter whose turn it is,
Yeah.
we get it at least 1 out of 3. Garcia back up to McBee. McBee's one-hand pass gets stolen away, and here comes Gateway on the run out after the turnover, and they throw it to Haller.
Look
who
up,
gets
look up,
the
look up,
steal.
look up. Never mind, not too much.
Not too late. Rodriguez was down there eating Cheetos and enjoying life, and nobody's seen her, and she's still out there behind her. There they get it to her, and defense collapses. They get it to McBee over in the right corner. Her three is up. It's no good. Rebounded by Gateway, and they
no.
fall down. And now they're going to end up with it in
Did you see
reset.
that big bump there?
Yes.
By Howler, like, get out of my way.
Garcia comes across the timeline, switches to the left hand, heads through the middle, throws it over to 15. That's the Fox. Fox steps through, kicks it back over to Garcia. Garcia
deep
going to
three.
pull for 3. Her 3 won't go. Rebounded by Strickland, and she steps and lays it in. I said Strickland. That's Kirkham. I don't know why I've been calling those two the same thing, but
Hey,
that
we need
was
somebody to get the ball, girl.
Kirkham.
Oh, she stepped over the
Oh,
line.
man, she did, and we got away with one, but
Yeah,
we
we
turned
got
it
a
over
turnover.
anyway. And here
Nice give
comes
and go.
Gateway back the other way. A little step back by Fox. Won't go. Tipped away into the hands of Wiggly. Wiggly to Fox. We got a Wiggly Fox over here on the right side. They hand it. They drop it down low into the hands of Sophia Kirkham.
Ooh, triple
She
walk.
steps
She
through,
did
man.
a
She ran
triple
circle.
euro.
She do-si-doed. She did the 2-step,
And
the
they call a
3-step.
foul on us.
I think I even saw, like, what was that, Gangnam Style?
The electric slide, everything up on that young lady.
And never called a walk. The ball never dribbled. And
They
then,
waved her for
and
the
then
foul.
she got fouled. She did. She got fouled.
She
There's
did
no
her
doubt
job. I
about
mean,
it.
she
But
walked
she ran
into
in
it.
place for yeah. She definitely earned her.
It counts, right?
She stepped into that foul. 1:29 remaining in the
She
third. They
stepped
throw
into
it
that
down
foul. Are
low.
you serious?
They kick it back up top to Garcia.
It's
Garcia.
an NBA basketball, right?
Wiggly, yes, I look like LeBron with all that running around she was doing. They get it up top to Garcia. Garcia comes around the right side off a big screen as
Knocked her own player down.
Her head on
Moringa
collision
leveled
there.
in a collision there with Kirkham, and now they're going to reset.
What's she trying to do?
Garcia wanting Garcia to move out of the way. She's like, there's too many Garcias in this town for us to all be standing on one side of the floor.
And a jump ball.
And we got a jump ball.
Let's go stay over here with Roswell, with Gateway.
35-19, 1 minute to go in the third. Gateway to throw it in under their basket. They go running in all directions. They throw it over to Garcia, who throws up a 3. It won't go. Battle for the rebound comes into the hands of Alina Rodriguez, and here come the Lady Cardinals. They're just going to slow it up here and
Wide
reset.
open over here. You see it?
Into the corner to Maureen. They throw it down low, and it goes off the feet of McBee, and it's going to be another turnover. I have that as turnover number 9 for the Lady Cards. 40 seconds to go, 35-19. Throwing it down low.
Yeah.
There was another do-si-do. Shot is up. It's no good. Rebounded by Gateway. The putback won't go.
And rebound
Rebounded
again.
by Gateway.
They're fighting each other.
For it.
Man, you had some purple on purple crime, and then Thompson fouls out on the wing. Gary Frazier's all the way out there with his turquoise shirt hollering at half court.
On the offensive side, they're playing to keep it away from Rodriguez. I don't know if you've noticed that too, Coach, but
Yeah, like her own team.
Yeah.
yeah.
What's
she's
going on
been
there?
she's been standing out there at the 3-point line, looking
Wide
like
open.
like a potato that you leave in your pantry for too long and it starts growing them plants. That's what Rodriguez looks like out there on the side. She's growing plants out there. She's been standing out there open so long.
That being said, Gateway hits the bonus.
And Wiggly steps to the line. Her first shot is no good.
Good foul, no shot, no shooter. Let's go.
I don't think I've ever seen Alina throw a two-hand pass. Just
No,
now,
she don't throw many of them.
She just threw a one-hand pass to the ref there.
official.
The official.
Next shot is up. That's going to be a lane violation, and it is on Thompson. And so Eunice will get to shoot another. Thompson slaps herself on the cheeks like the Home Alone kid, and her mouth said, "Ah!"
Did I just fall?
And so here we go. So Wiggly will get another one. Her next shot is up.
She does that
And
little
it's
pump
no
fake,
good.
huh?
Yeah, she has that little hitch in her giddy up is what, my
Throws
dad used to
everybody
say,
off.
you look like you got a hitch in your giddy up. That's when I was limping, and she kind of had a limp in her free throw shot, and everybody was jumping in. So Wiggly goes 0 for 2, and here come the Lady Cardinals back the other way. Now they find Rodriguez in the left corner, and that may be why they've been missing her. She missed that one. Thompson head to the top, gives it to Maureen. Maureen to Garcia. Back to Maureen, into the hands of Thompson. Thompson going to pull for 3 at the buzzer. It's not going to go. The rebound and the putback by Thompson. She gets a rebound and a putback. Rodriguez's deep 3. Thompson got the rebound and the putback. And at the end of 3, it's Eunice 37, Gateway 19.
It really hasn't been a game, so kind of enjoying it coming back.
No, it's been more just like a kickback, sitting over here, chit-chatting type of thing.
Big on Charlie
Yeah, that too.
for not paying the city of Eunice.
Well, I mean,
Man, I'm going to go make a donation. Y'all making me feel bad.
Are you going to buy some more powdered donuts?
Buy some donuts and take them all
drop
down.
them off down
Well,
there.
we don't have a dispatch
Drop
office
them off down there.
Yeah, there ain't no dispatch center. They did away with that thing. They said we didn't need it and moved it all to up north of Hobbs. Good job, guys. Good job. All right.
Give a shout out to our sponsors real quick. Lobo Trucking, Eunice Record and Rentals, BTH Services, Cardinal Hardware, Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Public Schools, the City of Eunice, Charlie, Eunice Health Clinic, Parker Energy Service, Redbird Gas, NMR Pipeline, LLC, Devon Energy, Guns Up Services, Redbird Garage. Our proud sponsor of tonight's game.
Easy for you to say.
Yes, sir, for a change.
I think you did practice on your vacation.
No.
You sure?
I didn't even have my phone. My daughter had it most of the time, so go ahead, Coach.
Alina Rodriguez now at 9:14 on the score tracker for threes. She's knocked down 1, 2, 3, 4 in this game, so she's at 164. 164 threes and 914 total points so far for that young lady. So here come both teams onto the court, getting ready to start the fourth quarter. 37-19 is the score. Kenna McBee to throw it in to Alondra Maureen, and she does. And here comes Maureen. Maureen back to McBee on the right wing. Up top, they throw it over the head of McBee, throws it over Rodriguez's head. A run-out layup by number 13. That is Garcia.
Turnover number 10.
Yep. So here comes Eunice back the other way. Now Rodriguez has it up near the elbow on the left side. She goes behind her back, between her legs, kicks it over. It gets knocked out of bounds by Gateway. 37-21 is the score, 7:32 on the clock.
Here in the fourth quarter.
Jordan Reeves comes in, heading for the sidelines is Riley Strickland. Wonder if she's related to Jean. Jean's now the superintendent. Used to be the coach and teacher down here in Eunice. He's the superintendent of Hobbs.
Off her
Ball's gonna
leg.
go off of Haller's foot. They're going to have a turnover there for the Lady Cards again. Now
of
that
contact
turnovers numbers are heading up.
We're trying to get 20 before the game's over or what?
I think that's 7 this half. So we are definitely headed in the direction that we don't want to go. 37-21, a shot is up, it's no good. Alina Rodriguez with the rebound, that's rebound number 7. She's headed for a double-double if she can keep up this pace. Throwing it cross-court into the hands of Maureen, and Rodriguez's pass was just a little too high.
We're getting a little lazy, the coach.
Yes, we are.
We need a little timeout, talk about it.
Yeah, we need to call timeout, let the Gateway coach talk to him a while, like she talked to her team there in the second quarter. There wasn't no stats or no you got to do this. It was just Sometimes they need that to keep them going. 6:52 remaining in the game.
You act like you never did that, huh, when you were coaching?
Oh, man, I'll scream and holler right now here in a minute on this.
We've seen you do it.
I just pushed the mute button.
You hear Jimmy go mute, you'll know what happened.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
You hear some random guy in the background. And
It's Charlie.
that's right.
Come on now. What's all that extra bumping and pushing down there?
So we had a rebound there by, I believe that's Fox, and then she got fouled by Howler over on the back side.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly, that's right.
It's on the field, Charlie.
We'll have him swear in here in a minute. You solemnly swear that the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth. 6:45 to go in the game. Here comes Gateway. A little push off there. Little Garcia.
Oh,
and
nice
McBee
steal by
with a
McBee.
good steal. And then she rips it away. McBee with a nice little steal. Pushes it up the floor to Maureen. Maureen throws up a shot. Won't go into the hands of Ostos. Her shot and put back won't go. And then Rodriguez with the rebound. And I think they're going to call a foul there.
I think you might be right.
That is rebound number 8 for Alina Rodriguez.
2 more, we get a double-double, right?
2 more boards, and she'd be on track for a double-double.
That's how that works, Charlie.
Is that how it works?
Yes, sir.
Just in case you
Yes, sir.
weren't sure.
Flashing lights mean 15.
I mean, so I don't even know he was after me. I was just trying to go get a drink.
Did she make that first
No,
one?
sir, she missed it.
She missed it. I looked down here. She missed it. I was trying to add up some
Well, I'm
numbers.
glad you're back to pick on me, man.
He's looking for flashing lights.
Slow down.
Slow down there, Charlie. You're kamikaze. She made the second one, Coach.
And she makes the next one.
And I thought I was going 5 miles under the speed limit.
But I don't see why the lights were on at 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
It was 1:27.
Maybe lunchtime. I don't know.
Well, it's
Could be.
lunch, but I guess lunch is over at 1:20.
I have no idea. I work
So
on
it
Texas
goes to
time.
But the lights probably don't stop to 1:30, so I was a
I
couple
think
of
we
minutes
just leave
early.
them on a few extra minutes so we can get some extra fines and fees paid to the city.
People going by.
Well, nobody obeys them when the kids are actually out, so they might as well keep them going a little extra. And
See if you catch somebody.
Well, I appreciated the warning, and he was very pleasant. He wasn't.
It's 'cause you seen
rude or
that
anything.
thumb.
of course, he was pleasant when you pulled out the donuts and the thumb.
So what are you gonna do? You know?
So we've got a jump ball down low. 6:04 remaining in the game. 38-21.
Thank you for that extra material, Charlie.
For those of you out there saying you can't make donuts and cop jokes, you can when you did the profession for 20 years, I tell you.
Yeah, and don't put no weight on either.
And I like both. I like cops and donuts. So not a
Which
big
order?
deal.
Which order? Which one you like better, donuts or cups?
I can't.
You gonna plead the fifth on that one?
Plead the fifth.
Yeah, 'cause
Howler does a beautiful job. It lowers his shoulder, goes
Howler
in.
is doing some business down there on her little
She's playing with some
step-through move.
passion too, ain't she?
Telling you, that's 4 points for her. Go along with 6 boards. 40-21. Coming back the other way quickly. A shot is up for Gateway. It's no good. Howler going for the rebound. The ball's going to go out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by Eunice. Howler's like, hey, I would have grabbed it if I'd known.
Yeah. Gateway shooting a lot of threes, but hasn't made many at all.
Yeah, they've struggled from behind the arc, only knocking down 1 the whole game, but they've probably shot
200 of
15
them.
they've shot a bunch. There's a long shot up. It's no good. Rodriguez in there battling. That's rebound number 9 for her.
A one-handed pass all the way to McBee. It does a beautiful job.
McBee lays
Off
it
the
in
board.
for number 11 on the Rodriguez assist. 5:18 remaining. 42-21 is the score. Here comes Gateway back the other way. A long 3 is up. It's no good. Rebounded by Gateway. That's Fox. Fox kicks it over
blocked.
to Garcia. Her shot
By
was blocked
50.
by Ostos. And here comes
Oh,
Eunice. They're going to turn it over.
Oh man!
Cannot believe. Did you get that, Charlie? Because
I
nobody
got
don't
it.
believe
I
that
got
happened.
it.
Those flashing lights must have blinded her.
13 turnovers in the ball game for the Lady Cardinals. This is what I'm talking about, though, that
Yes.
turnover number. Even in these games they're winning, they're still turning it over a bunch. They got to get these turnovers under control. There's a long 3 that's up, no good. Rebounded by Gateway, knocked away by McBee, but Gateway comes away with it. 4:44 to go in the ball game. 42-21 is the score. Up top is Garcia. She dribbles through, has her. She drops a bounce pass
Let
down
him
to
play.
Reeves.
Let him play.
That
Reeves
looked like
turns around, goes up for the shot, and has it blocked by Ostos. They call Ostos for the foul.
I thought it was a clean
looked
foul
like
there.
maybe a tie-up at the most. Huh?
You thought it was a clean foul?
Yeah, I thought it was a clean foul. You let it play. You know what I'm saying?
That's a clean foul.
That's a
right
clean
there.
foul. Sometimes you can
Yeah.
call it clean, let him play,
Could
man.
be a clean block, but that was a clean foul.
I think it was a block.
I think it was a clean foul.
The ball says it was a block. The ball
Because she
don't
misses
lie.
it, right?
And
ball
Reeves
don't lie.
misses the first. 4:35 remaining in the ball game. 42-21. Referee tells her, you got one. One, he said.
One more.
She's got one more. Jordan Reeves steps in there. She's ready, feeling the pressure, and she buries it. That's 3 points for Reeves. 4:35 to go in the ball game.
Score is 42-22 here. Eunice leads in the fourth quarter.
Here comes Thompson down the middle. Dribbles up toward the top of the key. She's directing traffic up there. Called for a pick and then passed it away before the pick got there. They give it to Rodriguez down on the block. She does a little step-through move, throws up a shot. The referee down there was shaking his head no at her.
That was not a clean block.
Yeah, that was definitely a clean foul. And coming through the middle.
Oh,
my goodness.
Oops.
Oh, he called it a walk.
Of course it was.
Did it really?
I seen
Yes,
it.
this guy called it a walk.
I seen it.
The one back here called it a walk.
I like it.
He sure did.
That's a good call. I like that call.
That was a clean walk. Or he cleaned her clock, one or the other, right?
Yeah, she got her clock cleaned. That's a makeup call from Rodriguez getting smashed down there a while ago. And there's a battle for the rebound. They're going to call a jump ball.
And it'll come back this way.
This guy over here in blue had a Jimmy moment. He said, what?
Yeah, he
He
did.
said, what?
And turned and eyeballed us like we had anything to do with it.
Dude, I'm wearing purple, man. I'm on your side.
Shoot, so is Frazier. He's on somebody else's side, too. He's got the teal or turquoise shirt. 3:48 to go in the ball game. 42-22. Running is Wiggly.
Oh,
She throws up a runner.
nice.
And Callie Wiggly says, give me two.
That was a nice shot. I'll give
Little
it
by
that.
little, little by little.
3:35 to go in this ball game. 42-24.
Oh, a deep three.
Rodriguez with a deep one. Oh, it goes off the rim, up into the air. Don't go. McBee had the rebound taken away from her.
Wow, all that contact, and Eunice ends it back with the
got it.
ball. Little runner
Runners up,
missed by
it's no
McBee.
good. Big battle again for the rebound. And here comes Gateway.
Wiggly. Oh,
Steps
nice
through,
move.
heads to the rim.
Oh,
She throws a pass, gets deflected out of bounds. With 3:11 to go in the ball game, 42-24. We're going to have a Michaela Pierce sighting. I got to tell you, I've been doing stats on all the games. I did a bunch of them the last few days. And Michaela Pierce is a long, athletic person that I think should play more minutes. She hasn't played much basketball, so she is a little lost, but she's long and athletic, and she plays hard. So they throw it up top. A shot is up. It's no good. Knocked.
there you go. Good
Michaela
example.
Pierce knocked that one up, and look who's outrunning everybody down the floor. Pierce.
Oh, and gets fouled.
I'm telling you, the young lady needs more playing time. Get her some PT, Coach Teal.
Coach Teal.
Man, I'm telling you, the young lady's a hustler. She hustles up and down the floor, grabs rebound, sprints the floor.
Block shots.
Oh, man.
A little bit of everything.
Look at her.
Woo! She makes this right here. It's a real deal. Let's see.
42-24.
Oh, in and out. In and out, but she gets one more shot, ladies and gentlemen.
She'll knock this next
Yes.
one down, maybe.
Give her that 1 point.
I tell you what, Michaela Pierce,
And the
sister
crowd.
of Conager Pierce,
Correct.
should be from a
Yeah.
couple of years ago. And so she steps in there. She's ready. Her next one's up.
Oh,
It doesn't go.
lane
She
violation.
stepped over the line. Gonna get her on the lane violation.
She wanted to get a rebound.
That's all right. Get her another one here. We
Yeah,
need to
get a
get her the
steal.
ball. So Thompson was going to try to throw it in for Gateway, see if she could pull the old whoop-de-doo
Yeah, I'll
on him.
do
And we've
that.
got a
It
timeout
almost
on
worked.
the floor. Yeah, they were going to hand it to her and let her throw it in.
Timeout on the floor.
42-24, 2:50 to go in this ball game, and we got a timeout.
Shout
You want a drink of water?
No, starting to good. Why you got to intro me when I'm about to get started, Charlie?
I'm just gonna see
You
if
do
you
that
need it.
And you
intentionally every
notice right
time.
before he started those sponsors, he got his deep manly voice
Yeah,
going.
I got that.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got to give a shout out to our sponsors here
There
in
you
Eunice,
go.
New Mexico. We have Redbird Gas, Parker Energy Service, Eunice Health Clinic, the City of Eunice, Eunice Public Schools, Eunice Pump and Supply, Cardinal Hardware, BTH Service, Eunice Wrecker and Rentals, Lobos Trucking, Redbird Garage, Guns Up Services,
Devon Energy, and NMR Pipeline LLC. I messed that completely up. I apologize. Let me do that again. NMR Pipeline, our proud sponsors of today's game, as the Eunice Cardinals are playing Gateway Warriors.
Gateway Christian Warriors.
Score is 42-24 in the fourth quarter. Really hasn't been that exciting game, but it's been fun watching the girls come out here and play hard.
Man, I got to tell you, I just opened up my phone here while you were reading through those, and we're entertaining folks. We got a lot of folks here sending messages saying that this is funny and they're enjoying listening to our nonsense. So I agree with all of you and all your messages. I just give you the thumbs up. 2:46 to go in the ball game. Charlie will give you the thumb. 42-24.
And donuts.
That's right, and some donuts. As long as you don't give him a speeding ticket when he's going double the speed limit in the school zone. Stolen back by Gateway.
With no seatbelt on.
That's right. Probably
I can't believe I even said that with the judge sitting right here.
Probably hanging out the window with
no registration, no insurance,
playing NWA, smoking a Marlboro Red. That's 2:25 to go.
He had his Mad Dogs on.
42-24.
What you want, officer?
Yeah. Is there a problem, officer? Is there a problem?
Let me go inside and give me a smoothie.
Rodriguez over on the right side. I know my rights. Throws up a shot. It won't go. Coming down the left side.
I pay my taxes. Right. I can do what I want.
I pay your salary. Here's some donuts. Let me go. And there's a collision down low. It's a jump ball. 2:03 to go in the ball game. 42-24.
You see Charlie with Mad Dogs on? You just picture that. Close your eyes.
I mean, look at that picture on Facebook today where he's hanging out with Dr. Dre and Eminem.
He's a thug, man.
He's got the camera in his hands. He's representing that thug life.
He's a
Maureen with the steal gives it to Thompson. And here comes the Lady Cardinals.
Oh, little spin move. Rodriguez.
Woo, smoother than butter. Alina
telling
Rodriguez does the 360, lays it off the glass.
Boy, she's just showing out. Give her a bag of donuts, huh?
Man, and she gets two more.
Oh, we got a steal there by Pierce.
Pierce, I'm telling you.
Oh, no, man. They call it a jump ball. Come on now.
Let him play
Pierce
a little
is doing work. 16. I got to do some adding here.
Oh, man.
That's
We got
bad.
smoke
17,
out of the way.
18, 9. That's 19 points for Alina Rodriguez.
She came out of the game.
And she's got 9 rebounds.
Oh,
so she's one rebound shy of a double-double, and she steps off. Give it to Pierce. Knock down the 3, Pierce. Back to Maureen. Over to Thompson. Give it to Gaetan. Let Gaetan for 3. No, maybe not. Howler says, I'll take it.
Money.
And she buries it from the elbow. Aubrey Howler for 2. That's 6 points for Howler to go along with 6 rebounds.
It's consistent, huh?
1:15 to go in the game. 46-24.
Another
long
deep
3, and she buries that one. It's
Garcia made
Alyssa.
another one.
She's sly as a fox as she steps back and drops that one down. 6 points for Alyssa Fox. 1 minute to go in the ball game. Eunice with the ball. They give it to Howler. She's going to turn around. She gives it to Michaela Pierce. Up, and Pierce throws it back to Howler. Howler goes up strong, and she's going to get fouled and go to the line.
She threw it off the other player's head. You see that?
That'll learn them. And 50 seconds to go.
He said that'll learn them. That'll learn them.
Something right there.
It's been a rough back getting started back here in Joe Langston. You guys got to understand, when we got here to Joe Langston, we've had like wind like crazy the last few days.
Oh, yeah.
Well, all this bleacher section where we usually sit was just covered in dust, but it didn't look like it until my tail hit the plastic, and then instantly you could see like a clear spot, and then you could tell what color everything else was around you. So when I walk out of here and my booty's white, it's because of all the dust, and Howler knocks down the next one. Did she make the first one?
No, she did not, sir.
Missed the first one, make the second one. That's 7 points for Howler. 47 seconds to go. Oh, man, she traveled.
She thought about it.
Like me in the summer when my wife's out for Christmas or summer vacation. Howler said, I'm going to throw up a 3. It won't
She wants one bad, the way she threw it up there.
She was smiling, too. She was like, I'm going to get me this 3. 47-27, 29 seconds to go. Gateway with it. Michaela Pierce said, give it to me again. She's trying to get her another steal. 22 seconds to go in the ball game, 47-27.
He's playing hard, brother.
I'm telling you, Pierce, man, I've been doing all these stats, and Pierce makes things happen. Get her some more PT, coach. Shot is up. It's no good. Deflected around. Goes out of bounds. 18 seconds.
Holler's like, I didn't touch that ball. You touch it? No. I didn't touch it.
Get Pierce some PT, Coach. I know you go back and watch this broadcast. Get her some PT.
Shut up.
Listen and
18
watch.
seconds.
He said, I know you go back.
I know you do.
Probably
15
on mute.
seconds. A shot is up. He might mute it, but he needs to get her some PT.
We got that contact.
Oh, man.
Oh, she
I was
stepped,
going to say it. She's going to
she stepped on the end, huh?
She's all at the top of the end.
She's going to run out to the concession stand, get some popcorn, dribble back in, and she goes. The ref was like, I'm going to let this clock run. And
First,
then,
we're
what in
gonna
the
roll it.
world is that?
We're going to roll it down the
Are
court.
we bowling? And they throw it all the way down the floor. Ends
Shoot
up in the
that, shoot
hands of
that,
Pierce.
shoot
Pierce
that.
for three.
Oh!
It's off the rim. Oh, and then
Oh, my
Pierce
She
goodness.
gets an elbow to the face.
She got laid
Man.
out. And at the end of this ball game, the final score, Eunice 47 and Gateway 27. A good showing here from the Lady Cardinals after a little Christmas break. A little rusty on the turnover side, but I tell you, overall a good game. Alina Rodriguez led all scorers, 19 points to go with 9 rebounds. Also had several assists. Aubrey Howler, I know Kenna McBee's next in line with 11 points. She also had about 4 rebounds and an assist, a couple of steals. Aubrey Howler's next in line with 7 points to go along with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got her at 6 boards. Also a couple of steals. Kara Thompson with 4 points, about 4 rebounds. And so those are your leaders. Over on the other side, Sophia Kirkham, I've got her at 8 points to lead on the Gateway side. Alyssa Fox knocked down 2 threes for 6. And those are your leading scores for the 2 teams. We appreciate everybody listening. We don't know when we'll be back. What's that song? Don't know if we'll be back again. They may kick us off. Who knows? When
They
is,
If we keep singing like that, they will.
I'm not sure when the next game's scheduled. For Gary Frazier in that teal shirt, Charlie Fairbrush, and Rosendo Caballero, I'm Jimmy Jones. Thank you for listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports, and good night.
Good night,
Good night,
ladies and gentlemen.
everybody.